Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some super deep cleaning. I have a lot of things that I really want to tackle. First, I want to tackle our fan, which is one of those things that always gets away from me. I also want to deep clean our couch and kind of restuff it because it's looking a bit saggy. So I'm gonna share what I'm gonna do for that. And we're going to hop into the kitchen and I'm going to deep clean our oven. I'm gonna actually show you guys how I seal my granite countertops. And then I'm also going to do a really, really good wipe down on all of our cabinets and everything. And then I think once we're done, we're actually gonna head down to our basement and just do a really quick tidy down there. So we have a ton to get done. Let's go ahead and jump on into it.
I wanna hear you say
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves, we go bottoms up.
So since our fan in the main room is so high, it's something I don't get around to cleaning too often, but I found this telescoping duster several months ago and it's made it so nice to be able to reach it without having to get on a ladder since I am super afraid of heights. But I'll be sure to link this duster below, just like any other cleaning tools that I use in today's video.
Shaking through my car, left me in the cold. Chained to what I know, drifter on the road, take it where I go. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves, we go bottoms up. We go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up.
Before I got going with the couch, I wanted to open the windows since the weather outside is starting to get a bit cooler and just try to really enjoy the fresh air a bit. But let me know what the weather's been like where you're at. It has been kind of warm here still, but we're definitely starting to get some cool air coming in, and it's just been making me so happy to feel that fall crisp air start to come.
Bottoms up.
Okay, so a while back I had actually cleaned my couches, but usually I like to clean them with like the hose attachment from our carpet cleaner, and I lost it 8 months ago maybe, and I have not found it since. I have no idea where it went. I don't know if it got donated somehow, or I have no idea. I cannot find it. But we did get a new little vacuum cleaner or a new little carpet cleaner, and it's super nice. It's just like really nice and small and compact. That one has a hose, so that's actually how I'm going to go ahead and clean this. And then I'm also going to stuff the top cushions just because they have really gotten pretty saggy over the last like year or year and a half or so, however long we've had this couch. And so I wanted to do that, and I figured I would go ahead and show you guys in case if you guys are struggling with the same issue.
I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
here I'm just starting to restuff our couch. I've noticed over the past several months that it's been sagging a bit, and I actually got the idea from a few of you who recommend that I use this polyfill to restuff the couch, and it honestly turned out so good. And as we've sat on it, it's gotten less lumpy and it looks so much better.
I ain't a person who understands the commitment of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever you go, but I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song.
So I still have about halfway to go, and these are really lumpy right now because I haven't like smushed them out yet, but you can already see like how full these ones are looking versus like how saggy those three are looking. So I'm super excited to just kind of like get these a little bit less lumpy, but it's already looking so much better.
I'm done with searching for the truth somewhere else when I just want you. There was a void in my soul. Now I found my true home. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
I wanted to show these up close shots because honestly, if you're looking at it from afar, it does not look that dirty, or at least it doesn't on camera. But when you look up close, you can see it was really in need of a good deep cleaning. So I decided to go for the option of using this little carpet cleaner because the top cushions actually don't come off, and the bottom cushion covers are just so hard to get taken off and put back on. So I found that this does the trick just fine, plus it's quicker and easier too.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, and you deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, 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 show you what I'm all about. Ooh, ooh, make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, 'cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, 'cause we're still sleeping in my head. There's a new part of me, a part I want you to see. You haven't seen the best of me, I know. You can try to fool yourself, like you love somebody else, but you and him will never feel the way we do.
All right, we are finally done with getting the couch restuffed and nice and clean. It just feels like a huge weight is lifted right now, honestly, just because I've seen it every day for the last several weeks and it has been a mess. So I'm super happy that we were finally able to deep clean that. We have a ton to get done in the kitchen, but before we head in there and deep clean that, I do want to say a huge thank you to Ritual for teaming up with me on today's video. I am so beyond excited to be teaming up with them today because I have been a fan of their vitamins for several months now. I have been using them for quite a while and I have just loved them. One of the first things that really drew me to their vitamins was actually the look of them, not necessarily the bottle, but specifically the vitamins themselves. I feel like they don't try to sugarcoat anything. They are really upfront with everything they're putting in their vitamins. And I also really love that they are not adding in any shady ingredients or additives, which is super important to me. And I think no matter even when I'm trying to be really, really good on my eating, I'm definitely falling short on my nutrients. So taking a good multivitamin is super important to me, and Ritual has been incredible for that. So we do have a ton to get done in here, so I am going to hop back into cleaning, but while I'm cleaning, cleaning, I'll kind of mention a little bit more about Ritual and just kind of explain why I love them so much. And then I'll also have a coupon code to share with you as well. So let's hop back into it. So like I was saying, there are so many amazing things about Ritual, but another thing that I love is that they source their ingredients from the best suppliers around the world, and they're also super transparent in where everything comes from. Their multivitamins include 9 high-quality nutrients, and they're also vegan-friendly, sugar-free, non-GMO, gluten, and allergen-free, and they also don't include any sketchy additives or fillers. Ritual's capsules also have a no nausea design, so they're gentle on empty stomachs, which as a busy mom, I truly love and appreciate. And they come out to $1 a day, which I feel is such a great investment in yourself. Kyle and I have both been taking them daily and love them. So right now, Ritual is offering you guys 10% off your first 3 months by using my coupon code ThisCrazyLife, or you can go to ritual.com/thiscrazylife to get that discount as well.
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up. And he knows what gets me going. Yeah, like a little text saying, hey, what's up? They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine.
So now that the kitchen is all nice and clean, and the dining room too, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just seal my granite countertops first. I've done this a few times, but I always get questions about it, and it's about that time to go ahead and seal them again, so I figured I would go ahead and just share that with you guys. So the first thing that I need to do is take every single thing off of the countertops. That way I have a completely clear space, and then I can start spraying the sealer on and letting that soak in before I wipe it off. So I like to seal our granite countertops once every 6 months or so, or until they stop looking so shiny or having water bead on them. Then once I have everything taken off the countertops, I'm just going to do a really good wipe down with just water. I want to make sure there's nothing left on the counters at all. And then you're going to spray the granite sealer onto them very liberally. And I'll link the sealer that I use down below in case if you're needing to do this too. And then once the sealer has sat on the countertop for about 5 minutes, you'll go back through and wipe it off in circles, and it's that quick and easy.
No drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah. He's got a bad history, but what about it? Yeah, he's got a bad history, but I want him anyway. So look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. But what about it? Why do I need to be good all the time?
All right, I have the sealer just kind of sitting on all the countertops, so I have to let that sit for about 5 minutes. And while I'm gonna wait for that, I'm just gonna start kind of deep cleaning our stovetop area. I definitely clean our stove on a regular basis. Every once in a while, I just wanna like really make sure I'm deep cleaning it. My very favorite way to do this is by using the Bon Ami cleaner. I've shared this a bunch of times. This will pretty much work for any type of stovetop that you have, and so that's what we're gonna do now. Finally, once the sealer has been wiped off the countertops, I'm just starting to put everything back where it goes. I love this sealer because it doesn't take hours to do, it's just quick and done, and it's definitely been the favorite one I've ever used.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you watch all night, 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 watch all night. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be.
All right, we got the counters nice and sealed, the grate. We have the stove really nice and cleaned. It looks so amazing. I don't really want to cook in here now because I cleaned it all nice. Now we are going to tackle the oven. The oven is something I feel like I used to be a lot better about. I'm not anymore. It's just life's gotten away from me, and it's something that I literally closed the oven door and I don't remember about it until I open it again to cook. Then I'm like, wow, this is gross, I have to clean it. But we're gonna tackle that today, and I'm gonna show you my favorite way to clean that. And then I think the last thing, unless if I add more onto my list, I think the last thing in here is going to be just like really wiping down and deep cleaning all of our cabinets.
Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Give me all your love, baby, give me all your love, baby, give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Watch all night, 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 watch all night.
So to clean my oven, especially when it gets this messy, it takes a bit of elbow grease, I won't lie, but it's so worth it. I first just wipe it out to get any loose bits, and then I sprinkle some Bon-Ami cleaner along with a little bit of water to make sort of a paste to help scrub everything off. Now on the glass surface, sometimes I like to use a more abrasive scrubber if needed, but on the metal I will use just a sponge, that way I don't scratch it. Even though these appliances are about 14 years old and not in perfect condition at all, I just don't want to scratch them up any worse than they already are.
So I've shared this in the past, but these cabinets were actually flipped before we bought our home, and they were honestly done really quickly and not really the right way. So up close you can see a lot of the imperfections, and the paint on the island is actually peeling all over. So eventually we will like to make this a priority and refinish them, but until then I will just be cleaning them as best I can. And then once I got my cabinets all wiped down, I started cleaning my trash can, and I'm just using my handheld steamer to make this really easy and also really effective. If you've been here for a while, you've probably seen me use this in a ton of my videos, but I love this little thing. It just works so well, and today it worked so well on our trash can and recycling can.
All right, we are getting near the end, but I do really want to tackle these chairs. I feel like they always look very clean, and for the most part they are. However, there's an area like behind the seat where the poles go down that just gets everything. Like it gets little drippings, it gets crumbs, it gets kinetic sand or Play-Doh just kind of stuck back there. And without me taking like a toothbrush or something, it just stays. So I'm actually gonna use my steamer to just really quickly see if I can get that cleaned out without having to take the chairs apart. And then once we're done with that, I will vacuum, and I think we're going to be done. It's looking so nice in here.
You are the one that I will call when I'm drunk. You are the one that I just need to feel loving. You saved me from the broken house that I built. You took me in with open arms, and I still want you back, want you back. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be in love at 20 years old. We kiss in the rain till we catch a cold. Some say that love don't hurt, but I want you back, cause I've got you stuck in my memory. I got you stuck in my memory. It's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep without you. And every wall is getting close, and I don't know what to do.
Alright, I am always impressed with how well this little thing works. It's like magic. It just made that so effortless. I was thinking if that didn't work, I was going to end up having to pull the chairs apart and actually scrub in there, and this just made it so easy. So I'm super stoked about that. But now we are going to just vacuum the floors, because after making everything all dirty in here from deep cleaning everything, I just need to do a quick vacuum, and then I think we're gonna be done.
Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be.
So a lot of you have noticed that we got a new rug recently and have asked a few questions like where we got it and why we also got rid of our ruggable. So we got our new rug from Boutique Rugs, and I will have it linked down below, but I was super grossed out by our shag rug years ago, so I opted to try a ruggable, and after a while it started rolling up on the corners, and Kyle ended up not being a huge fan of it, and it was also kind of difficult to wash and just line it up on the mat when you put it back together. And I think we maybe would get a ruggable again one day, but not as a main living space rug, and just one not so big, so maybe something like a runner. But so far we have been loving our new rug.
It's the call that you've been waiting for. This is the call that you've been. One, 2, 3. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be in love at 20 years old. We kiss in the rain till we catch a cold.
So it is the next day. As you can see, I'm in our basement. So we do have a little bit more to get done today. I did get a ton of deep cleaning done yesterday, but our basement needs a little bit of love. So we are going to just kind of focus on this space down here now, and I'm going to tidy everything up. And then once I'm done with the main living area, I'm actually going to get all of our boys once they're done with their school, and we are going to go into each of their rooms, and I'm going to kind of help them tidy up everything just so we can get the entire basement area nice and clean to match the upstairs. So let's go ahead and jump on into it.
We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again, pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want, this time I won't take it to the heart. 'Cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's alright. It's alright.
Our basement has become such a relaxing space for our family. We come down here for family time. We come down here when all of our work is done and we're kind of trying to take some downtime. It's just been such a blessing for us, and it's been such an incredible space to enjoy together. But because it is so laid back down here, it gets messy decently quickly, but it is amazing how much more inviting and how much more comfortable it is being in the basement once it's clean. So taking just a few minutes to tidy everything up is so beyond worth the small effort that it takes to get it put together. Alright, I know that this probably looks super weird, but I recently saw that jumping on or punching your couch cushions can help puff them back up a little bit and help kind of keep their shape. And it sounded so strange to me when I first heard it, but I've tried it and it totally works. Almost like how you punch a pillow to fluff it up. I guess it's kind of the same concept, but I have started doing this every now and then to keep our couch looking nice, and I've loved the outcome of it.
And tell me what you want, this time I won't take it to the heart. 'Cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's alright. Hey, it's alright. Hey, it's alright.
As I've mentioned before, it's usually the boys' job to take care of their own rooms along with their other daily chores, but a lot of times I don't end up showing that in my videos just because it's a little bit different of an experience when you are filming a cleaning video, and so I tend to kind of go for the easier option a lot of times, but I do like to include how it truly is most days, so that way you can get a little bit more of a true glimpse into what our real daily life looks like.
It's alright, so let's move on. Alright, so let's move on.
So once I finished vacuuming, we were all done for cleaning on this day, and it felt so amazing to have the house deep cleaned. I hope this gave you tons of cleaning motivation to tackle your own space, and don't forget to go check out Ritual if you're in the market for some amazing multivitamins, and make sure to use my code This Crazy Life to save 10% on your first 3 months. Also, just to let you know, we will still be sharing more basement makeovers to add to our basement series. Life has just thrown us through a loop with online school, but we are working to get caught up and hope to share those in the not too distant future, so definitely stay tuned for that. I hope you have the most amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe down below and join the family if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!